Oops. Don't know what happened then. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Chicks, it should be working, mate. It should be working, Chicks. Chicks, do a rerun for us. I feel terrible, mate. Look at that sad little face. I can't imagine a sad Chicks. Better pay the bill, Chicks. It all boils down to money at the end of the day. There you go, Chicks.
Oh, my lady, you know I love you.
How you doing, mate? You alright? I'm really excited, mate. You're going to get to see the beloved Elegon, aren't you? That's so cool. Chicks and... Right, let's have a look where we were. Chicks and Elegon. And Persuade. Load gain. A woman scorned. So basically, this is where we left it last time. The only thing is, we went back to when that horrible incident that occurred. So I'm oh yeah, perfect. So we are back in the room, and if you remember, we've got all this robbed stuff in here. Loads of clothes. Now, the plan was... God, I'm going to forget all the buttons. Why have I got my sword out? Action or something. Yeah, I got really confused, right? So... What exactly... Where was the miller, guys? Is it this dude here? No, that looks like an alchemist. That's the herbalist. Is it this dude here? Ah, there's the miller. So that's right. So it does mark it on the map. Were these things here before? I don't think they were they? A shrine, nest. What's this over here? Beehive. Okay. The plan was to take some of... God, it is cold. Get some of the stolen gear. Let's not steal the horse this time. And travel down to the mill and sell it. And then what's this here? An accident. I don't remember seeing these little icons on the map before. Well, let's do it. Let's stick with the plan and let's see what happens. We've got a saving, obviously, as we've just loaded in, so we've got nothing to lose. Now, the only difference between... I've done a load of pickpocketing. I actually did a load of pickpocketing. I actually did all right. I can't remember who I got the ring from. Oh, you know what? We've also finished the quest for the prostitute as well. The Lady of the Night. It's going to be awesome. I honestly hope you will have a wicked time. Well, you will have a wicked time. I'm sure you don't need... I think we'll leave that and we'll just take the rest of this, look. If I'm not mistaken, didn't we find some really... Yeah, the dresses, look. The dresses are worth a fortune. Common dress, decorated cot. Waffen rocks. Should we leave it at that? Yeah? Let's not get overloaded, right? So let's go and let's go out on our little... We'll go and speak to the lady and hand in the quest.
Over here, a beer.
Oh, the candied jalapeno. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I like those, mate. Does Elegon like his spicy food? It doesn't matter if he likes it or not. Just make him eat them.
Damn it, my stomach hurts.
Talk. Give her the stolen coin. So if you remember, the quest was, I think she'd been cheated, hadn't she, by one of her customers. Now, I actually pickpocketed him. I actually pickpocketed his Grolschen, or whatever they're called. And I noticed the quest popped up saying you finished it. You got the money that she was owed. So, and probably some extra on top as well.
I've got your coin for you. Though I have to say, robbing a wretch who doesn't look much better than you doesn't exactly fill me with pride.
Thank you 1,000 times. Keep half as a reward.
Oh, nice one. Thank you very much. Have you got anything else for me?
Have you got something else for me?
For you, always. You brought me coin for food, but I'm cold, and I've no one to keep me warm at night.
I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. Unless you want me to steal a blanket for you.
Not a blanket, but a lovely woolen shawl. My own. I was desperate, so I swapped it for a morsel of food, and now I'm sorry I did. Get it back for me, please.
Oh, wow. I wonder if we've already got it then.
Consider it done.
Thank you, handsome. I gave the shawl to a village woman who lives not far from here to the west, and to make it worth your while, she's got some fine old books stashed away in a trunk. It's surely worth a tidy sum if you can get your hands on it. God bless.
I feel quite hungry.
Ah, yeah, actually, that's a good point. My stamina... Is that stamina? Okay, well, let's... Have we got any food on us? No, we haven't. Let's go and get some food back from up top. He's going to force feed them down his neck. Yeah, never nick a man's grolsch. The grolshin. So let's have... Oh, let's get some food into our tum-tums. What does that mean when it's red then? What's this indicative of? Does that mean it's kind of... Does that mean it's going to make me poorly, do you think? So let's take... Oh, I'm going to guess it's percentage based then. So everything starts at 100 if it's fresh. Looks like anything that's below... I don't know, what do you think? 70... Anything that's below 50% maybe goes off. Let's stop nicking food then, right? Take that and take the bacon. Take a bit of bread as well. That should do us. I wonder if we can buy any food at the miller when we get there. So let's go to our inventory. Go to food. Eat an apple and some bacon and some bread. There we go, and our stamina's back. Oh, that's brilliant. Excellent. This is where I die straight away, and we've got to do all this over again. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, it sounds like you got a really nice weekend planned, chicks. Honestly, I really do hope you all have a wicked time, mate. Bet Elegon's well excited, isn't he? Oh, I'm sad I can't be there, chicks. It'd be lovely to little get together. You're gonna get some. Gonna get Barbie on the go then. So some. Cook some fresh food. Markers. If I place a marker there and then just literally, should we just follow it across country so you see where it leads us? Or should we? Oh, hang on. How do you do fighting again? This is the problem with playing these. Hang on. Excuse me. What happened then? Slightly more involved. I've forgotten how to run as well. How the hell do I run? Yeah. Ah, this was that strange gentleman, wasn't it? Shall we engage with conversation with him again this time? I mean, I'm almost tempted to see if we can hit him with the axe, but... You're right, Freddy. I've just had one, dude. But I think we shouldn't. I think we have a chat with him. I mean, he has got some very nice armor, right? I don't know what that one means, to be honest.
Good man.
Hello, sir. The faint-hearted knight. You're right, Freddy.
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
Right, now we don't want to fight him, so... What's this all about, you silly sausage?
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
You do what, sir?
Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Olbram of Lossany.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Olbram. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, well, we sort of tried that last time, to be fair, didn't we? We tried to beat him up, and from what I understand, we didn't do any damage to him at all. But We didn't really have any weapons. I don't think I want to hurt him, to be honest. I'd rather follow him and steal all his stuff, which seems to be a much better way of doing things at the minute. You're right, Lakon. How you doing, Mason? I fart in your general direction. He has got dents in his armour, yeah. I think I might hurt my foot if I kick him in the nuts, right? It's almost tempting to fight and see what happens. See if we can talk him around. Why not start with a damsel? This is foolishness. Why not start with a damsel?
Look, dueling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. One or two might still be virgins.
Maybe. Oh, success.
That never occurred to me.
Once you've done that, you might see this dueling differently.
True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my courage will know no bounds.
Ah, that's not quite what I had in mind, but so be it.
Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
I'm going to clip him round the back
Never
of the head as he
mind.
walks off.
Oh, wait. I'm quite
Pickpocket.
good at that.
It's so tempting. It's so
Never
tempting.
mind. Oh, wait. I'm quite good at that.
Oh, it's so tempting to try a pickpocket. If only we had the auto-save system. If only. You just click a button and save it. I would so have pickpocketed him. Just see if we can slip his sword. You actually shot him in the face a few times and looted his armour. It is really tempting, Lakon. Sorry, Lakon. I don't know. It's so tempting, bro. What do you reckon, guys? He has got some pretty snazzy armour on, right? Weapons. I really should have that equipped, shouldn't I? How'd you save the game? I take it that's just consumed the schnapps then, right? But shall I try a crafty pickpocket? Give him a wet willy. The first time I met him, I accidentally killed him because I hit him with the horse. No way, Takaski. That's actually quite cool, mate. That's actually quite cool. Gonna get right in close and try a crafty pickpocket, lads. God damn it.
Hey, that's mine. Fuck, a pickpocket.
Oh shit, he's legging it. Why is he running? Oi, Nobber. Shit, my stamina's gonna be out before I can catch him, innit? It's quite a nippy one, isn't he? Oh, I missed. God damn it, it's all gone wrong, guys. It's all gone wrong. Shall I reload and try another pickpocket or what? God damn it, these arrows are terrible, aren't they? Sod that, I'm knackered already, mate. We'll be a bit quicker on the draw, I think. I think I might have bumped into him when I was pickpocket. I've never tried a pickpocket. Hang on. You know what? We're being stupid because I haven't actually spent my pickpocket points. I know we've got and lock picking and stuff as well. You know. Let's start with lock picking. So, lasting locks or repair. Your locks will be twice as durable. I think I'm going to go for lasting locks. And oh, sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button, guys. Sorry, we've not played it for a while. Player. Skills, pickpocketing. So what have we got? We've got quite a big choice here, guys. Increases your chance of pickpocketing someone with the same charisma level. When looting corpses, you'll find more money. Reduce the chance when there's lots of people around. Moon of the curse from a pickpocket in... Oh, no, that's actually pretty cool. I'm definitely going to get that. Reveal stats for half the items in a pickpocketing victim's purse. Immediately reveals one of the items in a pickpocketing victim's inventory. Ooh. Do you think it's worth saving some of these perks, or...? Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking, Buckshot. I felt like I nudged into him, mate. Not sure I really like any of these, to be honest. I don't think there's anything that's going to make a massive difference to me now. I mean, we're right in the middle of nowhere, so... It's actually going to be quite tricky. I want to get to... I always go for like about 4 seconds if I can. Holy shit. Alright, we got away with that. Should we try it again? What do you reckon the other two things were? That makes such a difference with that double speed, guys. Honestly, that's a massive difference. Oh, what?
What the fuck are you doing? Keep your sticky fingers to yourself. Ah! Is that all you've...
It bounced off his hat. It actually bounced off him, mate. Oh my god, I just proper mullered him. Holy shit, dudes. Anyone see? Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, dude. I feel terrible. What happens if it's a really important like NPC? I've just mullered him, mate. I just proper mullered him. It's a heavy sod. I can hardly move. Let's go and bury him in a bush quick before anyone sees me. God almighty, mate. Let's drop him down here. I feel a bit bad. I feel a bit bad. Not really bad, but I feel a bit bad. I mean, I am a bit of a cheeky sod. Lou. Oh, hang on a minute. It's saying... Why is it saying -2? Is that going to be because... What do you think the -2 means? Am I not, am I not very good with it, or? Oh, it's because it's that. Oh, so it's actually. So does that mean it's got? So does it mean it's actually got a stab defense of 6, but it's currently 5, or does it mean it's got a stab defense of 5 and it's currently 4? Do you know what? You just finished, have you, Mustafa? How did you get on with it, mate? Obviously, no spoilers, but how did you? You're right, Sith Lord. I am playing a bit of a dubious character on this play. He's very much a thief. Henry's the way I'm sort of role playing Henry's a bit of a shattered psyche, really. He's witnessing the death of his mom and dad. It's really affected him. He's not a well man. He's just lost his marbles, you see. So, equip. That music's really loud. How do I know what's better than what I've got? A male coif. Male collar. Coif or a collar? Which is better? A coif or... I don't know. What's supposed to be between a coif and a collar, mate? I ain't got a clue. Plate coutures. Red and white party hose. They sound right offense. Riveted pauldrons. They better than my plate coutures. Yeah, significantly so. Silver ring. A skull cap. What have I currently got on my head? It's really hard to know, isn't it? Because got the male coif on. Actually, so it's saying 16 and 20, which I mean, I'm going to guess means it's lower. I feel like, where's his armor gone then? Where's his fancy pants armor gone? Oh, there we go. The cuirass. So it's gonna ruin my visibility, etc., etc. But my body armor's massively pimped out. He looks really weird, doesn't he? Did I get his sword? Where's his bloody sword gone? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. Do you reckon I left the sword on the road? Does it work like that? Oh, crap. Where did I murder him? Oh, no. I've lost the sword, which is the main reason for killing him. Oh, no, dudes. There's the arrow that bounced off him, look. Can I pick that up? Well, you can. So that's the one that bounced off him. So we must have killed him a bit further down here then, right? You think? Shit, where's the sword gone? Oh no. Oh no. Really? Oh no, should we reload or not? What do you reckon happened to that? Coif is better. Damn! Anyone spot whereabouts we killed him? Did anyone get like a reference? I didn't even think to check. It's definitely not in the inventory, is it? Maybe we've just lost the sword. Maybe the sword's just gone. The graphics on this are amazing. Well, yeah, a lot of people say that. To be honest, it's not really doing a lot though. You know, it's just rendering a bit of scenery. Looks like he's just asleep. Look at that, fast asleep, mate. God damn it, Grub. Do you reckon I've lost it, Lakon? So let's just make sure, oh god, careful. Let's just make sure I haven't offed anything then. So if we go down here and so we want to see if anything, that's actually better. What I've currently got on. So actually the brown hose are better than these things. I think I'll leave what we've got on. Dyed Bavarian Gambison. The head armor is actually the dyed quilted coif. What do you reckon? Should we rock and roll with that? Are we happy with that? He didn't die anywhere though, Lakon. He literally would have died like, you know, he didn't die in the grass or anything. I mean, it would literally be here. I just feel like it's actually gone, dude. I'll have one last check, but I think the game diddled me out of that sword, quite frankly. It would either be on the road or it would be just inside the grass. I mean, he fell fairly well, didn't he? So let's say he might only drop if you had it drawn, or it's just a shame though, isn't it? I feel like it was actually the sword I was after as well, to be honest. It definitely won't be any further along here, so a bit of a shame, isn't it? Thinking weapons despawn. You're right, Four. Oh, he's wrapped back poorly. Oh, is it an appointment or dog eye doctor? Is it? I'm assuming you mean rat back, yeah. What's up with him, Four? He's not been chasing anything, caught his eye on something, has he? I mean, we could always... I mean, I'm almost... I'd see, this is why I'd love to have that infinite save. Because I'd love to reload it, try again, and just see if we can learn what happened to the sword. Even if we stuck with this playthrough and say, yeah, you know, you lost it first time, you got to stick with it. But it would be really nice to test it. And you just don't get a chance to, do you? It's got... Oh, no, he's got an emergency put his pupils non-responsive. Oh, Jesus. What, both eyes, or... What? Any idea what happened then for us? He just suddenly started not being able to see or something. You're right, Darth. Oh, you can't jump. Oh, you can't jump because we're over bloody weight, aren't we? I don't want to lose anything because we're literally going to sell stuff. So I really don't. We just have to take a leisurely stroll down there, aren't we? No, hopefully the doc can give him something for. Nothing too serious, I hope. Yeah, let's just head. Let's just carry on down. I mean, no one saw us do it. No one knows we did it. I'm just worried we might have lost out on a bit of a quest chain. I'm almost hesitant to say sod it and roll back, really. It's our first sort of murder. You're right, Rat. It's very good, Rat. It's janky. It's got its problems. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's, you know, the greatest role-playing game ever made. It's still early days for me to give you an honest-to-God opinion. But I've had a lot of fun with the time I've had with it, Rat. So, you know, what more can you say about a game, right? As it currently stands, I'm enjoying it. There's been some, you know, there's some serious flaws with it. The lock picking, the pickpocketing, the save system, it's all archaic and seriously needs rethinking. But, you know, I think it's doing well enough out there in the gaming world to warrant a sequel or a prequel or whatever they do with it. No, I'm at the very start of the game, Mustafa. I've literally only just left the Millers, really, mate. Mojo! Can't really dance, Mojo. I'm heavy, dude. You finished work, Mojo? Another week behind you, mate. How's it all working out? Yeah, it would have been nice to get a sword this early on, wouldn't it, Lakon? Bit gutted about that, to say the least. It's the reason, like I say, it's the reason I thought we'd kill him. You know, the armor's nice, but I'd try and kill those things if I was a bit more confident with the archery. In fact, I think we've got a quest for getting some meat, haven't we? I can't remember where we picked that up from. Oh, it was at the inn that we've just come from. Right, we'll have a nice stroll down here and unload at the Millers. I think I'll just sell everything that I don't need. You killed him in your game and never regretted it. What, with a sword, you mean? I got a really nice headshot on him. I'll tell you what was really cool there. Very impressive. I think the first shot pierced the plate armor. The second shot hit his helmet and actually glanced off it, didn't it? You actually saw it hit the floor, and then later on we could pick it back up off the floor. I thought that was really, really cool. And then the third shot, I think it pretty much mullered him, didn't it? I'm almost tempted to, Freddy. But this is the problem. If, say, it went really horribly next time, like, so say we died or something, I can't keep this save. It's going to cost me another schnapps, and that's why I hate this save system. See, if I was playing it with infinite saves, what I'd do is I would reload now just to go and see if we can get the sword. You know, see how the sword thing works. Because it'd be nice to know. You know, if you kill somebody and they've got their sword scabbarded, do you have a higher chance of it just vanishing? You know, is it like almost like a bug with the game? We just don't have the opportunity to investigate the gameplay mechanics, do we? I think the miller's just down here, isn't it? Are there crossbows? I don't know, Buckshot. I genuinely have no idea, mate. You would have thought so. I mean, crossbows would have been around, right? And then they'd have been, you know, in use in Europe at this, you know, this particular period. Oh, Jesus, what happened there? But, I've not put it this way, I've not seen one or anything yet, mate. Yeah, but not the head armor though, Mustafa. The plate mail, the plate on the main cuirass would have been relatively thin, whereas the helmet armor would actually be quite thick, which is why I was quite impressed. You know, the chest fire pierced, and the head armor didn't, which is perfect, really. We are going the right way, right? And the millers is supposed to be dead in front of me. I'm hoping to flog all this gear. There's no crossbows in it at all. That's a shame. I wonder if a little bit of DLC or something. Maybe for the next playthrough. Next game, should I say. Right, so this is the Millers. Who is essentially the gentleman who buys all my stolen goods, right? Neither of you are the Miller, or are you? Actually, you are the Miller, I think. Oh, you're a villager. There he is. What the hell? Close that door, bro. There's nowhere to sleep here, is there? Which I was quite surprised at. Miller Wizek.
God be with you.
And you, sir. I have some things.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime.
There is DLC and I already own it, Mustafa.
I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Yeah, but that's the point, no, Lakon. That was the whole point in crossbows, wasn't it? They were so hard hitting. If you could hit someone with a goddamn crossbow bolt, mate, it was devastating. I mean, absolutely devastating. I mean, a crossbow bolt was pretty much guaranteed to pierce just about any armor at the time, wasn't it? Nothing would really stand up against a crossbow bolt, whereas some armor, and especially, I mean, even shields, crossbow bolts could even penetrate shields, couldn't they? It's that first shot. I mean, it's really used for defensive purposes, wasn't it? Volleys of crossbow fire would potentially be devastating. Arrows were much more sort of rapid fire, and arrows tend to be used at extreme range as well. There's a lot of archery was based on up in the air and then whistling down into the heads of the troops, wasn't it? Rather than what we typically think of in role-playing games as standing there like Legolas shooting horizontally. It wasn't really how they necessarily worked, depending on the, you know, obviously the situation.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
I really need a proper wash, don't I? Sell the
I've got some
stolen
here
goods.
whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Right, so we want to sell. And I want to sell pretty much everything. So let's go. Where have I got beer? Where did that come from? That is me selling that, right? He's only got 500 gold. Let's go to armor. Let's have a look at those dresses. Oh, we won't buy the dresses. Now that is interesting. Why is that? Why are they greyed out, do you think? I know what they are. Wonder why that's in black and that's in sort of like a sort of almost greyed out, isn't it? Just those clothes were worth a fortune, look. An absolute fortune. What's the hang on? Well, the skull cap has got a defense of 5. What's my weird looking hat got? What's my hat? What have I got? Common bar, that's 6. Okay. Actually, a few clothing items I haven't got access to, aren't there? Let's just have a quick look, make sure. All right, well let's flog from the top then. He's up to 292, isn't he? We won't haggle with a price or anything. We'll just flog it all. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. And the plate 2s are being replaced by those other things, aren't they? So 397 already. Gone over, but to be honest, I'm not worried. Close the deal.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
We'll just set it. Yeah, make the offer at 500.
Here. And something for your trouble.
I think just giving him some
Well,
money
now,
on top of it.
thank you very much.
Let's not quibble over a few pints of Grolsch, right? I wonder how soon that's going to reset then, because that's going to have quite a big impact in how I play, isn't it? We're up to 650 Grolsch, but I think I've got a couple of 300 stashed as well. So, just have a quick chat with this dude. Have we spoke to you? Oh, careful! Don't pickpocket him. Can I talk to you? No. I'm still encumbered, look. Oh, what's happened to my feet? Why are my feet all damaged? Hang on, what's going on there? Player. Buffs. When did I injure my leg? Oh no, when I fell down that little bank, do you think? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, what a pain in the bum. Did I sell my shoes? No. No, it's when I remember when I slid down the bank and I went, ooh. Right, okay. Well, look, we're heading back towards Rattay Mill anyway. So let's place a marker over here and keep in that direction. And we'll go. We might have to go and get ourselves cleaned up for the first time. It's really expensive though. Well, I didn't fall, Darth. No, I was going down a slope, and he just did like one of those. You know, like in most RPGs or big open world games. You know when they do that like little skip and a stumble. Well, apparently that was enough to actually injure my legs, so or at least my ankle. Oh, you think it was indicative of him not being able to actually wear them himself? Oh, yeah, that could make sense. Yeah. But they were dresses. I mean, why won't he wear a dress? What's the matter with him? Nothing wrong with putting a dress on. Friday night, out on town, bit of lippy. You never know, might make a couple of quid. Right, let's... Can't even run, because I'm still encumbered. I wonder if the other miller will buy from us as well. Not sure about that. I don't think he would originally. Now, basically, to keep you in on the loot, we started the game, didn't we? Things happened without going back over from the very beginning. But when we woke up at the Miller, I think it was it Teresa was the lady's name? she saved us, sort of brought us back to the miller. The miller suggested going and seeing the other miller, which is the one we've just left. I then, for some reason, started heading up north, doing another quest, which I probably taking well outside of my comfort zone. Is that a gate? I can't jump over anything because I'm encumbered. But I never did Ratte. I think Ratte is like the very first village where the first... Didn't we rob this place blind? I'm pretty sure we've already burgled this place. Pretty thief. Yeah, I have looked because I can open it. This is where that annoying lady kept... We're in a private area. You alright, Kaiser? How you doing, mate? Yeah, we've already looted all of this, look. Have a bit of food. It's have they actually given a release date, Weetabix? Is that an actual date or just you know, well, it's going to be a couple of 3 weeks, blah blah blah. I like the fact we can come into these places and you're right, Juppy. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too bad, mate. So it's very cold. I thought it would take my mind off playing a bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance, mate. You beat the dog up. Let's carry on. He's going wide. What's wide testing mean? What's that? I don't think so. No, Freddy. I think if I remember correctly, last time I hurt my legs, I actually had to go to the baths and get. I think they can also cure you of like disease and illness and ailments and things like that. You got nothing to do, Juppy. You should be playing Ravenhurst. I suppose you can't at the minute, can you? Oh, you did have some deaths in Ravenhurst. Oh dear. Were they amusing deaths or frustrating deaths? Now, hang on a minute. Where the hell am I? Let's check this map. We want to kind of head down here, don't we? Let's go. So that's actually that way. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Yeah, it's south, isn't it? Jesus. So easy to get, you know, disorientated. Apparently not in this, chicks. Apparently in this, the bathhouse is where I go. It's really expensive though, dude. It's like 100 groschen or something stupid like that. Funny deaths. So they're going live. And any indication of what's actually changed, Weetabix? Any sort of like little cheeky patch notes on what we can expect, or is it all very hush hush? Yeah, I used to do a fair bit of that, Juppy, but until I started always, if I was playing a game, I just started streaming it. Oh, what the hell? That's a bit strange. Can I get under there? Nice. So that's the keep, or whatever it would have been called at Ratte, I guess, over there, yeah? I think we'll go back to the mill first, just see if he will actually buy anything. I started noticing screenshots popping up all over the internet as well with, you know, we've got that weird shadow bug where you can see through the back of his eyes and he's got the sort of disembodied neck, etc. There's actually a perk in speech to make... Oh, nice, dude. Hang on, right, where are we? So we just want to keep going straight down here, don't we? It's not taking that long to get back, has it? I've not been ambushed or anything along the way. You ran out of arrows. Gutted. There's nothing worse than, you know, being down to your last round of ammo. You hear the dreaded click in 7 days. It's like, no. Get quite a nice sense of scale there, don't you? It's definitely not something you want to be attacking, that place up there, is it? Got the river in front of it. Steep climb up. Right, so I've pretty much robbed this place blind here, so we'll leave that well alone. The baths is on the other side, so... Gotta be careful around the baths, because I've robbed them blind as well. I snuck in through the back in the middle of the day and literally robbed the whole joint. It includes a full body MOT. Right, where are we? Therese is going to be up here. Actually, did we ever ask Therese out for a walk? I don't think we did we? Ah, guys, thank you very much for the bits, bro. Is this the right way? Just reading all that. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate the bits. Don't you worry about that sub, mate. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you here, mate. Thank you for the bits. Thank you very much for the bits. Yeah, I think I've pretty much done all of that. So this is right back at the start of the game then, really. Well, sort of. I suppose it's right back at the start of the post-prologue. I'm still not convinced this isn't still the prologue, really, but... she's normally up here, isn't she? Tending her wares. Thank you, Kaiser. Let's go through there. There's the miller. Right, let's see if he'll buy me any stuff off me.
Good day to you. What do you need?
How did you get mixed up in thieving? How can I sell stuff? Oh, sell the
I've got
stolen
some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Nice. We're making dollar. We're making dollar. Always a good start in an RPG to have a way to make money. So, armor. How much money has he got? He's got 500 as well. We're going to have to learn how often... I'm almost tempted to keep a spare set of armor somewhere, if that makes sense. But I'm not going to worry about the, you know, things like that just yet. The bread... Yeah, I really need to wash it. All my clothes are filthy, bro. Why do I still weigh so much, then? What's actually weighing me down? Oh, it's because I've not actually sold it, presumably. So if I check that, close the deal. Back to my character, which is the wrong one. 71.5. So let's just check. Weapons is good. Armor's good. Food. We've got drinking water there. Look. Quest items and other. 977 Grolschen. Right. Shall we go and get cleaned up at the bathhouse and then get a save in? And we can say we've safely achieved what we set out to do so far, right? We've got improved armor. We've got a way of making money because I'm a bit adept at the old lock picking and pickpocketing at the minute. All getting there anyway. But at least you're having fun with it, Juppy. I think the only thing in the game that's what I was a bit frustrated with lockpicking. We'll use the word frustrated without getting into a deep dialogue around it. Pickpocketing is just silly, but I'm getting there. I don't mind it too much. Fighting, I've got no idea about, so I can't really comment, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. And then we've got archery. Archery just seems completely busted at the minute. I really need to find a way to buy a load of arrows and train that. Now, I should have saved. Because I'm not sure if this does heal me. About the bathhouse
I'd like to
services.
make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
Heal my wounds, look. So bath, launder the clothes, heal my wounds. And then we'll be looking good to go into Rate proper as well, won't we? So we can just heal wounds. And we can also pay for a wench.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds.
Well, thank you for the host, Mark.
Hot bath and laundering my clothes.
But of course. Money first, though.
Oh, so it's nowhere near as much as I remember. 30, I thought it was 100. I mean, that's fine.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Let's see if we can drop her down to about... Should we try to go for about 28?
You won't regret spending the money.
Nice,
I
brilliant.
guarantee it. God bless.
2 groschen, 2 groschen. I feel like I've been diddled now. Well, I think is I should have gone at 15. God damn it. 28 groschen, so we should all be healed up now, all looking sexy and sweet. Let's have a quick look at old look at him, what a fine figure of a man now. Look at that. Dad would be proud. Dad would be proud. Right, let's go and get a saving, and then we will sleep until morning, have some food, and we'll go and investigate the first town, or the first village, or whatever it is. Let's see who this gentleman is. Let's have a little thieves.
What I heard about him, he's a right
drop in.
skinflint. And what did Betty have to say?
She was well pleased, as you can imagine. Even more when I told her Tonda will take everything she makes.
That's great. A bit of extra coin never hurts.
See, I'd like to pickpocket him now, but pickpocketing, I still think, at the moment, the only pickpocketing I've successfully done is when they're asleep. Apart from the guy that you just saw me do when we were walking along, and I was quite surprised we got that. But we only got it once out of, you know, two efforts, didn't we? Oh, did it save, did it, Darth? Oh, did that actually save? Alright, well, I need to sleep until morning anyway, so... So what I want to do, the way we'll be role-playing this is he's going to be going into the town now during daylight hours, and he's going to sort of bit of reconnaissance, find out what's going on. You know, do the old Henry, blah, blah, blah. Let's pretend we care about the quest. You know, we've lost our mum and dad. We're in deep, deep distress. And then we'll sneak back in at night and just rob the place blind. Now, I'm a bit annoyed at myself, actually, because what I should have done is kept some... God damn it, you know what I sold, don't you? You know what I sold? My boots of sneaking. Remember we got those, like,
Greetings, good night.
Those
may I serve
bloody
you?
boots that lowered my noise. God damn it. God damn it. Can you not buy back? No. Let's ask him about the thieving.
You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Thank you, big
Evil
guy.
times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
Okay. Thank you for the bits, big guy. I wonder how can I sell stolen goods? Sell the stolen goods. Let's do
got
sell
some
stolen
goods here
goods.
whose
And let's
owners
see if
might
we can
miss them.
access.
All right, let's see what we can do about
I have a
that.
feeling I actually sold them to the other dude. Right, he's got a dagger. The rule of... Does anyone know how the reading works? How do I actually learn to read? Do I just like keep opening books and slowly learning things, or is there more to it than that? The Rule of St. Nicholas. A skill, a book on... Oh, pickpocketing dedicated to good old St. Nick. Patron paint of thieves. Price 64. That seems rather cheap. Oh, shite, really? Wrong button again. Sell the
I've
stolen
got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that.
He might have him in his selling. Yeah, that's what I'm up to. Yeah, cool, Darth. Yeah, good call, mate. If you stick stuff in the box next to your bed, you can access it from any in the game. Yeah, we've been doing that. Yeah, as long as you pay for a bed, there costs 2 groschen. Yeah, that's right. Now we're gonna do that in a minute. How much money's he got left? He's only got 172. We'll be able to access the stuff that's at the inn now. You see. I'm almost tempted to get that. How much was it? A book on pick... Is it a whole skill point, do you think? Oh, whoa, Paprika. Thank you for the bits, bro. And 100 GBs to all as well. Thank you very much, Paprika. That's very generous, mate. I think we've solved the bits, guys. The bits have actually been working all day today. I'm starting to think I may have finally figured it out. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. A very generous paprika. So I need to talk to a scribe in another... So at the moment, you know, there's going to be times where, you know, it's not so much that it's a spoiler, but, you know, I'm going to ask a question directly. I don't need to worry about reading at the minute, yeah? We'll get around to that at some point, yeah? Yeah, we could go back, couldn't we? And speak to him. I actually think I'm going to buy that. It's definitely only 65.4, so let's buy it. And the treasure map is 130. Now that's something we've not done yet, is treasure maps. Do you think we should maybe try and do... It's a lot of money, but I think I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the treasure map, guys. And how many of these has he got? He's got 20 lock picks. Now I've only got 5. I'm going to buy another. I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of... It's 300 gold, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think... Oh, I'm going to go for that. I think I can make... I was going to haggle! No. Oh, dude, I was looking forward to the haggle. I must have clicked the wrong button. Terrible. So used to playing, like, you know, 7 days. I just click through things. So I've actually got 10 lockpicks now. So let me just check. Let's go to player and go to skills. My lockpicking is currently level 5. Go back to inventory and read. Does this actually mean I can't understand? Shall I go and do this on the bed? Let's just go back. I don't, because I know when you sleep on the, or sit on the bed, you get like a little book icon. I wonder if you get like a buff for that, or if Jesus, look at that. What's the anyone in a dark cloak chasing after you with that thing, would you? How you doing, Teresa? You right, darling? Yeah, look, you see a little book icon pops up with a plus on it. Do you reckon that means anything? Study. You don't have the reading skill. Ah, right. So I know 4 asked about this last time. Like, you know, if you buy a book to learn a skill point, do you still actually need to know how to read? So yes, it looks like you do. Interesting. Okay, treasure map. Read. Holy shit. Pardon my French. Ratte. What does that say up top? Reckon we could figure that out? That. So you come. Could be anywhere, couldn't it? There we go. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's get up. Let's go and read treasure map 1. Which should be in my chest, shouldn't it? So let's just open that up. Let's put the book away. Let's put the map away. And I'm just going to pop 5 lockpicks away, so we've got some in reserve. And everything else is legit, isn't it? So that's not actually quite right, is it? So this is not accessing my other inventory, guys. This isn't accessing the inventory at the inn, which I thought it would do. Does that mean I have to go back to that inn to get the rest of my stuff? Treasures are awesome. There is some really good gear. Yeah, well, let me what I thought we'd do is at least have a look at... Oh, hang on, found ancient map 1. Let's take that. Let's read it. What's that going to be under? A quest or other? But I can't see squat. Yeah, hang on. Let's sit on the bed. Get some light on this. Thank you very much for the bits, Paprika. Thank you, seriously, man. Thank you very much. Wonder what that Neuhof is. That was on that other one as well. So Rattay's down to the south. We could find a river on the map that's got like a triple fork on it. We haven't really unlocked enough of the map to know, have we? Yeah, I think we better leave those for a little bit. So let's sleep, get a save in. What time is it? 10:30. So if we sleep through till, let's get 6 hours sleep. 5 o'clock in the morning, start heading up into the town proper. Yeah, I've not had much chance to play it, to be honest, Lakon. Well, what I have been doing off stream is tinkering about with some of the, like the lock picking and, well, not so much the lock picking, but the pickpocketing. Because I literally just didn't get it. I did not understand it. What the hell was that? What the hell is that noise? What's that noise? It's here. It's I thought that's where Teresa slept. I was going to say, that's not Teresa sleeping next to me. Jesus, good lord. Alright, well, we're up early. Let's go into Rattay proper. Now, do we know how to get in? Looks like there's a gate over this side here, doesn't it? No, the gate's here. So if we just walk around past the bathhouse, we should get up there. Let's go. Cool, exciting stuff. And that's definitely saved, yeah? In fact, did anyone see if it's saved? I'm going to assume it did. I think I am going to mod the game, guys. I'm going to get rid of the yellow reticule in the middle of the screen. It's too big and it's just too garish. It doesn't need to be yellow like that. It should be much smaller and it should be a white dot for the PC. That thing's just like... It's all consuming in my visual range. Whoa, you'd earn 3,000 groschens worth of armor. Oh my god, dude. Anything I could do to avoid that, Lakon, or was it just bad luck? Do not freeze. Do not freeze. Now, I know people have been playing the game. They've been running around and they've been jumping up and down, haven't they? In fact, how do you jump? They've been doing this as they go around. Apparently, every 2 jumps, someone was saying, gives you an increment in. Let's have a quick look. What's it under? Is it agility or something? Stats, agility, look. Current XP 69. So let's just test that. So 1, 2, 3. Player. Hang on. It's not gone up. Maybe not then. Don't know. Yeah, I don't want to play like that, Paprika. I just thought I'd show you for those of you that are interested. I just can't play games like that, mate. You know, I'll run when I need to run, and I'll jump when I need to jump. I just can't. I know it makes sense, and if I want to get stronger, I can jump around for a couple of days, but it's just not me, mate. You right, Socks? How you doing, fella? Just north of Rattay, there's a town called Newhoff, and just northeast of that, there is a fork in the road. Right. Okay, I'm not going to read any more, Socks. Careful. Spoilers, mate. Spoiler. Whoa. Cheers, though, dude. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Zah, how you doing, bro? What happened then?
Halt! Who are you, and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Right, so Sir Radzig was the dude that... I'm trying to remember everything. That my dad made the sword for, wasn't it? I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith. Well, we're not really. I think we'll be honest. Yeah, let's be honest. I mean, technically that Actually got quite high charisma by the looks of it, I think. I don't really understand between the speech thing, the charisma thing, and I mean this is like brute force, you know. If you're covered in blood and you got your sword out, let me in. He's going to let me in, right? What's the difference between this and this? Is this a skill, and this is a measure of all things?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
All right, well, that was easy enough to get in then, so we won't pickpocket him. Yeah, I don't like to be honest, Paprika. I actually like just slowly wandering around, mate. I like taking it all in. I'm sure later on we'll be running from zone to zone. Oh my god, I need to come back in here at night. Got all these geezers I can pickpocket. We'll make a fortune, mate. Very janky on the stepping stones, isn't it? It's almost. I guess this is the poorer element of the workforce down here. Look, it's a very bouncy game, isn't it? You know, he walks over a rock, and you know the camera's like. What's that? Zaza wears a bra. is that it? Is that the song, Mojo? Zaza, he wears a bra. Ha 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 ha. There you go. I fleshed it out a little bit, Mojo. That weekend. Right. Doesn't look like there's don't look what each of the. Discovered a grindstone, so we must be near the blacksmiths, presumably. If you're seen committing a crime, the local catch poles will try to catch you. Oh, is that what they're called? Catch poles? Ah, right. So, money or prison. Oh, right. Okay, interesting. So, well, it's not a crime to open a door, right? Oh, shit, surrender. Oh, crap. Let's get out of there. I don't know what happened then. Surrender, LB and A. What the hell? Why is it saying surrender, LB and A? Something glitched out or something? I've got all spooky music as well. Bit weird, isn't it? I think it's just glitched out or something. So we've got... It's got, the weaponsmith. Ah, there's the grindstone there, look. We're in a private area. Why are all these things popping? How am I discovering all these places? Shall I try and pickpocket this? Not pickpocket, what's it called? Lockpick. I'm not lockpicked for ages, mate. Where's that sweet? Oh my god, where's the sweet spot? What the hell? There's no. What the hell? There's no sweet spot. Is my game like freaked out or something? What the hell? Lockpick easy. Supposed to see a big yellow thing, aren't we? Hang on a minute. Have they just made lockpicking like even harder? Now you don't even get a sweet spot. What the hell's going on, bro? Oh my god, is my game broken? Anybody got any idea what's going on there? You think I'm bugged out? A relog solved that for... Oh, you kidding me? Oh god, we're starting to get bugs. Right, okay. Well, when did it last save? 4:55. That's going to be all the way back downstairs, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. God damn it, dude. I hope that's not going to start happening. Do you reckon it bugged out because of that Maybe it was doing that codex thing and it was teaching me about getting arrested or something. God damn, that is a pain in the ass, that is, isn't it? And here you go, right? I won't bang on about it too much. We spoke about it at length last time. This is why this game needs manual saves, because the game is just not robust enough to deal with. You know, that could have happened 3 hours into a quest, couldn't it? When you say relog, do you mean reload, or do you actually mean a relog from the game? You're right, rogue traits. I'm enjoying it, dude. I think far too many people are singing its praises a little bit too much. It's almost like they can't sort of see the flaws. The game is horrendously all over the place. From gameplay mechanics, strange little bugs and glitches. But it's still a good game. And hopefully with patches it will improve and we'll see, I think it's one of those games that, in all honesty, you're probably better off leaving it 6 months before you play it. And I think they're the sort of, Warhorse, I think studios will probably do a really good job of patching it. I think it's one of those games that, for people that weren't around for, day of release, this game will still be one to buy in 6 months, 12 months. Like Skyrim, it's always going to sell well, because I think there's always going to be a reason to come back and play a slightly better, polished, maybe modded version of it. But it is very good, but it's also got a lot of problems, man. See, that's one thing where I actually think the combat is going to be fun, rogue traits. Now, I don't know whether it's, the penny's just not... Why is the guard not here? There's no guard here now. Well, let's eat from the pot, because I don't think I ate when I left Teresa's, did I? Isn't that really weird? So this time around, there's no guards. Camps. You think I'm actually going to need a full restart of the game? Are you kidding me? There's a save. Oh, yeah, we know, Socks. Yeah. I've been very, very tempted, Socks. Very tempted to install it, mate. That was an easy lock, though, Scuba Lass, and I'm actually quite good with the lock picking, dude. My character's actually already level 5 in lock picking. I can normally do easy locks easily, so there's no reason for it not to be showing up. I almost thought for 1 minute maybe it was going to auto pick it because my skill was so much higher than that, but yeah, I'm just not sure whether or not to, because people have been saying like later on it'll be like really easy through alchemy to make the snapped potions. So I did wonder about, maybe install it a little bit later on, once it's got a little bit further into the game. I don't know yet, so I'm just not sure. Let's go and see if we can pick this lock. Where was it? Was it in here? We're in a private area. Pick the lock. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, guys. So I actually have to relog the game? Frickin' hell, fella. I can't say I'm overly impressed with this today. Any unsaved progress will be lost. Yes. Okay, let's come back in then. What a pain in the bum. You're right, Killer Capel. Because it's... I've lost... The heads-up display has all gone weird. I'm not... For example, I'm not getting the sweet gold spot on the lock picking, and of course we don't know what else has gone wrong. That's just a visual thing. I mean, God knows what else is happening in the background if we've got a bug like that. So it's probably better just to restart the client. Ah, but that's where I disagree, Lakon. Every point in picking them, because it gains your pickpocketing skill, dude. See, it's really hard to go and pickpocket a noble because you've got to get to them and all the rest of it. That's how I've got such high pickpocketing, mate. I literally set myself a target of 2 saves, and I picked 5 people in succession, then went back and saved again and picked another in 5. You know where we started today? I don't know if you were with us, Lakon. I was at an inn, and the inn everybody went to sleep in the stable areas, and I think there were a total of 9 people to pickpocket. So, and then there were 2 other people sleeping elsewhere. So I pickpocketed them, and I did it really easily, mate. So the game even says to you early on, when you start pickpocketing, your only victims should be people that are asleep or drunkards. So yeah, take advantage of the people sleeping out. You know, in fact, even Bear Lake, if you wanted to role play it as well, you could actually practice on those people, but not actually steal anything. From what I remember, you're still gaining skill. So you know, you could pickpocket a beggar, but not actually take anything, and just come out, just go to the door on the wheel, and in theory you get the skill points, but you don't actually upset anyone. Let's go and see if this has fixed the problem then. Bit annoying. Like I said, it's not so bad when you're only 2 minutes away, but imagine I'd just travelled halfway across the map, and I suddenly realised this has happened. So now I've got to use a schnapps to reload the game, and I feel like I've been cheated out of a schnapps potion. You see what I'm saying? All these people that defend this save system, they're living in too idealistic a world. This game is not polished enough to warrant a save system that costs you in-game reagents, in my opinion. But like I said, you know, in 7 or 8 hours, maybe, you know, I'll have 3,000 schnapps potions and I won't give a toss, but... Yeah, I'm going for a sort of... I always like playing first playthroughs of these sort of games. You know, a bit of a shady character lake on. A little bit of a someone who's... You know, I like doing the sneaking, you know? It's very rare that I'll play a holier-than-thou paladin-esque creature. So sometimes, you know, some games lend themselves well to that, but sometimes I feel like I miss out on some of the darker moments. See, the guard's back this time, so that's a good sign. Halt! Who goes there?
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm
You
Henry.
sound bored out of your
Scarlet's Park.
brains, mate.
I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope.
I want
What
a
do you
shiny
want from
helmet.
his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Should we go the same route? I have to tell Sir Radzig what happened to this sword.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of guessed that was your playthrough,
It'll be
Lakon,
your
yeah.
skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Do whatever takes your fancy, right? It's weird because I actually, in these sorts of games, I actually play completely differently to how I would in, say, AD&D. So, for example, if I was playing tabletop AD&D, I actually really do quite enjoy playing sort of like clerics and paladins. So somebody where I not to deliberately cause issues for the party, but so often I play with players that are sometimes, in some cases, new to the game, or sometimes they're very old veterans who just really want to power level. And I think sometimes by having you know, a lawful good character in the party, it can actually add quite a lot of spice to a role play. It's like, oh no, you know, I'm not having any party of that. It's just, but we really need you. You know what I mean? You're the only sort of border we got here, mate. No. I don't think I can bring myself to that. It sounds a bit dubious, that. You alright, Sean? How you doing, fella? Right, let's hope to God this is going to be here, yeah? You watch me get caught there. Ah, there you go. We can see the dot in the middle. Massive change. What's the button on the keyboard? D. Try it with the keyboard. So... Oh, I thought I'd actually failed that, to be quite honest with you. Sneaky. This is something I should really be doing at night. I just wanted to see if I could have another go at the lock picking, because I do quite... I was going to say enjoy it. I think that would be wrong of me to say that. I don't think I enjoy the lock picking. I think it's more a case of, like, it's such a pain in the arse, and now I've sort of got half a chance with it. It feels like retribution almost. Oh no! What the hell happened then? Shit! Oh god! That didn't feel good at all. Don't know what happened then. we've got a big chest here. And is this one of those ones that's too difficult for me, or very hard? Too difficult. God damn it. Someone's bedroom, but there's no one here. Hard. Hard, or can I do hard? Oh, I can try a hard one. Oh, yes, bish, bash, bosh, mate. God knows where I am. I ain't got a clue, mate. Anybody up there? What a shadowy figure of the night in the middle of the day. And outside. There we go. Back. See, I like doing that. I like it. I do like it. So can we actually do something with this grindstone then? Axe. Select. Oh, what the hell? What's help on this controller thing? What's that? That thing there. Oh my god. How's things with you, Sean? What you setting yourself up for tonight then, mate? You doing anything nice with a lady? You're right, Madcap Animal. You've got 300 plus hours into it yourself. How much longer will you be streaming? We've been on since like about 9 o'clock this morning, mate. So I was aiming for around 7 o'clock. So a couple more hours yet, Madcap. Oh, 30 plus hours. I was going to say 300 still. I'd love to know how long the main quest takes. If anybody knows, I'd be interested in that. You know, with a spattering of side quests. I reckon you could easily get a few hundred hours out of it, though, couldn't you? You hated the combat system in the game, but it's grown on you. Yeah. I think people that dislike the combat system may be in the same situation I was with lockpicking. You just hate it because you don't get it, or it doesn't click. It's not you don't get it because you're stupid. It just doesn't click. It's not fun because it just doesn't gel with you. But then when the penny drops, it's you know? If you want to maintain bladed weapons, you can save your repair kit. Didn't even know we could get those. And hone it yourself on a grindstone, which you can find at every smithy. Just approach the grindstone, start the process, and select from the list which weapon you want to hone. The weapon must be honed along the whole length of the blade. You select which part using the right thumbstick. The blade must be held at the correct, at the correct angle to the grindstone. If the angle is too shallow, the edge won't be sharpened. If it's too steep, you can actually dull the blade. Oh, Jesus. So hang on, so I have to tilt the right stick and... Oh my god. You have to get the grindstone turning using the left trigger. You must also exert the correct pressure to make sure that you hone the edge at all. Pressing also depletes your... Oh my god. Don't make it easy, do they? To press, use right trigger. You can recognise the correct honing by flying sparks, whereas black smoke coming from under the blade tells you you're damaging it. A well-honed blade is smooth and shiny. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, well, let me stop to start with, because that's an interesting element. So let's go to weapons, and let's just have a quick look at what it tells me about this. So stab damage is 1, slash is 22, and blunt is 21. So do you think we'll actually see a difference in that when we hone it then? So just, if someone could just remember 122, 21, I'm sure I'll... So hang on, so I start... with the axe. So left trigger. Oh, do I have to keep pressing? Oh, I can't just keep my finger on it. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, you actually have to keep clicking it. What did the right trigger do? The pressure. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, that's black smoke. Oh my god, it's really hard, guys. Oh, that's really hard. Is there another button I can press for pressure? Can I switch the keyboard? I don't like having to tap the left trigger. That's really horrendous, mate. Pressure's the right trigger, isn't it? Oh, that's not right. I think I'm seriously cocking up my. Sorry, Divine. That is sodding weird, mate. That is sodding weird. 122, so we've made no difference to it. How you doing, Divine? You alright, Mr. Husky? Wow. That is really strange. Really, really strange. I will practice that with a when I've got another weapon. It's the tapping the left trigger. It's tapping the left trigger, then gently trying to touch the right trigger. I think, right, I've sussed out whoever developed this game and the mini games, right, has some sort of weird obsession with patting their head and rubbing their tummy at the same time. Because everything I've experienced so far essentially boils down to that kind of absurd sort of. Not that it's difficult, it's either you can do it or you can't do it. Your brain is either wired to be able to pat your head and rub your tummy or not. In this game, it's like trying to do that after a spattering of LSD and 6 pints of vodka, though. So all these different places I can go. I don't think everywhere's open yet, is it? So there's an alchemy lab. What was that? Sorry for. Oh, did you? Oh, you lost internet. I don't know, mate. I can see you now. On keyboard, it's just space for the pet. I'll try that then. Oh, did it say condition? Oh, I didn't even see condition. Ah, nice. So we did all right then. We did all right then. Let me go and see if I can try that again then. Let's see if I can do it with a... Because it'd be quite easy to have the... If I could just spin it by pressing one button instead of tapping it. Do you have to tap the space bar? Or do you just hold the space bar? Because if it's tapping the space bar, it's not really going to make any difference, to be honest. Oh yeah, you still have to tap it, don't you? But that is a lot easier. That is a lot easier. That is a lot easier. I probably damaged it, but it's a lot easier. Durability 15. Oops. Oh, condition 75%. Should we give it another go? Can you hear me tapping the spacebar? I can do it with a macro for that. 81%. We'll try and keep weapons around 81% then. And if you look at the blade, it also says blunt. Where does it say blunt, dude? If you look at the... What do you mean? Where does it say blunt, dude? What's that? Dropping frames? No, not my end. Bitrate fluctuating. Let me have a quick check. No, not my end, for. Nowhere near 7K. It's a rock solid 6,158 at the minute. And has been for about 60 seconds. So it's not my end, for.
Be merciful, good
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Husky. It is basically, yeah. The keyboard's like easy mode. Yeah, there's the spot over here that seems really laggy. I did notice that. I think it was early. Well, wasn't this torch lit? And I noticed my frame rate was all over the place. I'm not dropping anything moving around here, guys. If that doesn't look smooth as a donkey's arse to you, mate, then that's not me. It's probably just Twitch being weird, guys. I'm definitely not dropping frames my end. I know, wasn't Mojo having all sorts of issues earlier as well? definitely not my end. If it's my end, I'd stop and try and fix it, but everything's telling me it all is A-OK. And to be honest, we've had so many problems with Twitch over the last 2 weeks. People have been getting lag and massive, oh god, I'm walking all over graves, massive chat delays, haven't they, and all sorts. So I'd be reluctant to start twiddling my end unless everybody's having the problem. You'll actually be able to see where the weapon is damaged while it's on the grindstone. How's that? Whoa, check that out. Jesus, that is amazing.
But deliver us from perils, only pure.
That gorgeous.
God be with you, Henry.
Damn, that is pretty cool. Go on then, Mom. Good Catholic schoolboy Grummy Bear. There you go. Who's this then? Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let the perpetual light shine upon them. Have a chat with her. Agnes. Oh, you mean the actual notches in the blade? Oh, wow, really? Oh, that's amazing. I'll tell you what I'm quite tempted to do then. I'll tell you what I'd love to do is get a sword and just go and beat a rock to death with it. And then take it to the grindstone and see if you can actually get it all kind of slippery sexy. The game is laggy in towns, to be honest, Zar, but I think a lot of it is night time, to be fair, Zar. I've been doing a little bit of reading about performance in the game, and it is horrendous, really bad. But nighttime and torches in particular seem to be what kills the frame rate.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
What actually happened in Skalitz?
Did you find out what
Excuse me, sorry guys.
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines.
You hear the reverb? It's kind of nice little touch, isn't it? It's all the actual sound sort of bouncing around inside. That's quite a nice little touch, isn't it? Bish bash bosh, there you go. Should have done that on the way in, but I didn't spot it.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
The what? They did what? Who took everything you had, mate?
Hal? What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story.
Who's that?
What about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
I can't quite figure out who we actually... Yeah, yeah, exactly, Husky. Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? It's the little touches in these games that are lovely. You want a copy... Oh, what this for? Oh, nice one. You gave it away. All right. You didn't fancy trying it then, no? You started at 7... Oh, Jesus divine. You got anything planned for tonight, Divine? Gonna put your feet up? The pillory. What's a pillory? Actually, what is a pillory? Oh, right. Typically a wooden or stone pillar to which the convicted were tied by a chain for a specific time, hours or even days. They were then punished by the whole community, being spat on, insulted, mocked and pelted randomly on a daily basis. Oh, don't we call them like... Is that the same kind of thing as a stock? You know, that's the old medieval stocks.
What's that noise?
What's that noise? I don't know, bro. Sure what's going on in here. Just can't help myself. I see a door. I've just got to go and investigate it. Like, so I'm gonna guess that's back round to the church. So let's get back on the main run. I can't actually remember why the hell we're here. Why we're here? We haven't actually got a quest here, have we? Should we try and find... We'll wait for the blacksmith to open, see if we can find, like, maybe buy a decent sword. Hey, Buckshot, thank you for the bits, bro. Thank you for the bits, fella. So it looks like... Oh, is this that? Oh, look at that horse there. That's nice, isn't it? Trader.
I wouldn't beg, good neighbours, but I
reckon that's this here. Grocer. Ah, hello, mate. Right, let's be careful we don't accidentally click anything we shouldn't. Conrad Hagen.
God be with you.
About Rate. So he's not gonna. So if it's greyed out, he's not going to tell me anything I already don't know. Or do you think it's still worth?
What kind of governor is?
Just listen to one.
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Ratzik, so you don't see no one attacking us.
You're right, Steffi. Let's come out of that. Let's see what he's got. Right, okay. Food, weapons. Oh, he hasn't got anything that I wanted. So how much is this actually for an arrow then? Is that 6.4 per... He's only got 10. Jesus. What have I got? What weapons? I'm using long distance arrows. I've got 18. I'm tempted to... I think I'm going to buy those. He's only got the 10, hasn't he? And I'm tempted to buy the 20 normal arrows as well. We've got a little bit of spending money at the moment, haven't we? Oh, I am spending a lot of money. Quest items. He's got... There's a small blacksmith kit. A repair kit for weapons contains a hammer, pliers, and polish. That'll be for repairing the weapons out in the field as such, yeah? Cobbler's kit. Contains a hammer. Oh shit, sorry, I'm wrong button. Small tailor's kit. No. Okay, spade. Alright, check the basket. Aggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so.
So, how does this work? So that's me offering him... That for 120? That's quite a drop.
What about this?
That's a poor offer.
He's a bit mad. He's a bit angry. How angry is angry? Oh, only 50%. I'm trying to hit him at 130.
What about this?
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Okay, well... Oh, what the hell? I can't do it in any other increments. It's either 130 or 135. Well, I'll have to stick with 135.
Oh, that's a decent price.
What? Oh, that's ridiculous for... Oh, that's ridiculous for... He's been charged $184 for that. That's just freaking daylight. Right? I'd go and put the bill to the other freaking vet, quite honestly. Tansman, you got anything you can tell me, darling? Have you heard anything about those Cumans?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that. But then barbarians take pleasure in it.
Well, I'm hoping to find one just out and about, to be honest, rogue traits. I'd rather not spend my cash on anything at the minute that I know I'm going to find. See, arrows, I'm unlikely to find them, I would have thought, or less likely to find them. See, I found 2 axes the other day, so... Why am I actually here? On a serious note, is there any reason for me to be here? Activity givers. My God, look how busy this is. Go to. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, it's time to see. One of these big and unexplored place. So we've got grocers, butchers, alchemists, nests, traders, another trader, whetstone. I like the map icons. They're kind of quite cool, aren't they? Do you guys even get a quest from something? Looks like there's someone over here, doesn't it? Get that dude there. Robin Hood hat on, Lord. I like your feather, mate.
Good day to you.
Oh, arrows are easy. Oh, I thought the arrows would be quite hard to find, you see. You fight for coin. What do you think of Lord Hanush?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
How do the Rattay folks get on with the refugees?
How do the Rattay folk get on
Not
with
good
the
from what we know.
refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens.
See you later, Divine. Alright, so what was this about fighting?
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Oh, hang on a minute,
Hang on,
Henry.
I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
So hang on, is that any different to what we normally have?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you...
Oh, I see. I thought it was a different sort of currency or something. We'll come back and we'll have a fight with him. But right now, I just wanna make sure we're not missing anything. Can beat Milan. Oh, is it? Oh, it's a bit like the Witcher thing, isn't it? Oh, hang on, is he buggering off now? Oh crap. Ah, we'll leave it for a minute. Should we keep heading up towards the Fancy Pants main sort of hold, which I'm going to guess is through there, right? We're on the outer village, aren't we? So there's going to be... Has that dude got no head? Oh, Jesus Christ, mate. That freaked me the hell out. I thought you'd lost your head, bro. Try very hard not to bump into any of these guards because they get right arsey, don't they? What's this? This is a pub. No, cobbler. I could rob this place like you wouldn't believe under cover of night, you know. I need to get myself a wee Willy Winky outfit, don't I? So, oh, tavern. Oh, that's what we're looking for.
Good day to you.
About Rattay.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
Those poor refugees. I'm one of them refugees. Does anyone here need any help?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
I've got other things on my mind.
Okay, we'll leave that. Talk trade. What have you got, mate? Got any armour? No. Food, mainly food. Tavern life. What's that about? A skill book on drinking and alcoholism. Okay, fair enough. Anybody else here that we can have a
Jesus,
matter
look
with?
where you're going.
Alehouse maid. Any different stock? That looks like it's shared, possibly. So I'm going to assume I could rent a... I mean... Better not lockpick in the middle of the day, right? I'm sure I could, though. Oh, bloody hell. So hang on, so is it... Oh, it's just, you just sit outside, do you, and have a nice pint of meal. Pint of mead, sorry. Right, so I'm going to guess that's going out the other gate, which heads Rattay upper gate and an unexplored place. Well, let's go and get that unexplored place unlocked, and then we'll come back. Now, what is interesting? Didn't we have a? That is a really good. You know what? I've just suddenly dawned on me. Didn't we have a quest? Right, sorry, quest log was something to do with this one, Wojciech. No, sorry. Yeah, no, it was this one. Still at least 5 Waffen rocks. Oh, from the Talmberg Armory. That's nothing to do with us, is it? Roe deer. Woman's School. That's that Newhoff place that Sarks was telling us about. Oh, the punch-ups are here then. Oh, so we'll get a good save in, and we'll come and kick some ass on that one. That's cool. And it wants us to go to Parkstein, which looks like we're about to go next, and then Vengeance is about getting a sword and all the rest of it, isn't it? So I think we're on track, aren't we? Just gonna have a quick look over here. I didn't punch a chicken before. I've never punched a chicken. Well, at least not in this game, anyway. Conciliation crosses. Conciliation crosses were merely stones with a cross engraved into the surface, were erected in places where tragic events or important historical events in the life of the community or the country had occurred. They were closely linked to criminal law, a symbol of admission of guilt and a plea for forgiveness. The Conciliation Cross embodied repentance by the perpetrator of a crime built at the culprit's expense. In addition, Conciliation Crosses marked the boundaries of estates and municipalities. So it just looks like a little farmstead or something, perhaps, just outside the main Rattay gates. Just going to make sure we're not missing anything important. So there's more buildings over there as well. You definitely spend a day just wandering around and not even really doing anything, couldn't you? It's a very big world. Or at least it appears to be. I don't know how fast that illusion perhaps wanes, but at the moment I'm definitely getting a sense of I don't think there's anyone looking. Should we have a bit of the old lock picky McPicky? Where's the sweet spot, baby? Ooh, baby. Jesus, that was a bad start. Down we go. Okay. No problem, mate. Another one. Open. No, I haven't actually been here, so I haven't picked that. I'm not just going around in a circle, that wasn't the one we just bloody did. No, of course it isn't. People in the house having their midday lunch. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Like you see the rope in there, acting as the wick. It's all those chickens we could punch for. Think of the Vex bill. Oh, you see what I did there? This isn't a private place, is it?
My respects to you.
Hello, good man. About Rattay. How is life in Rattay?
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. Even better if them dumb refugees would only vanish.
What's that? Nina punched the chicken in a game crash? No way. It's a built-in failsafe. Alright, I'm going to come back and rob whatever's up there in the middle of the night. I'm going to need more hours of an evening at this rate. I'm not going to be able to loot everything that I want to. I just press... Sorry, I'm going, sir, I'm going. I'm actually over-encumbered. You can forfeit the fight if you brandish a sword, but you can also murder them all and take all their money. So, or shoot them in full of arrows is an alternate, Zar. I'm pretty sure that's a valid fighting technique in... Oh, what's this? A combat arena. How do I use this then? Hello? Is there anybody here? God damn it, I need someone to train me in combat. Oh, what? Can I nick that shield? Oh my god, can I steal all the arrows? so tempting. If I come back at night. I don't think there's anyone actually that can see me, but... Do you reckon? Should we half-inch it all? Get out of here now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Is there any difference between the two, under weapons, is it? Doesn't seem to make any difference, does it? I think I'll equip that one for now, though. The other one's it's a bit hot at the minute. We'll get a few days, and hopefully they'll want to be looking for a shield that was half-inch from just outside Ratay. Ratay! I better not be hang on, am I dirty again? I better not be. No, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. Right, let's get back into Ratay. Come and murder all these animals at night as well. We'll leave awake and stolen property and murdered and butchered wildlife and stock animals. Oh well, come on, let's go back into town. Otherwise, we'll be there for weeks, won't we? Look at the butterfly. Beautiful. Fortunately, I'm encumbered, so I can't really. Looks like there's two ways in. So did we come? We must have come in through there, right? So this is going into the main fort, which is where we want to be, I think. I reckon he's going to get the arse with it.
Stop right there. I have
shit.
to search you.
You have to search me?
Well,
what
then.
the hell? What do you mean you have to search me? Why would he want to search me?
Are you deaf?
Why is he trying to search me? You can't be kidding me, right? Is he after me now? Is he going to be in there? Shall I take him out into the wilderness and chop his head off?
Hey!
I'm confused.
Right, the fun's over.
Was I not supposed to? Why would he just randomly search me? Oh, what the fuck, bro? Pardon my French. What's that all about, you knob? I don't know the buttons. What are the buttons? Oh shit! Oh, I just fell off a cliff, I think. Oh god. Oh god. What's happened there? Oh, I'm all over. Oh god. I think I'm stuck. You can't be kidding me, bro. I'm not going all the way back. Oh, what's happening? I fell off a cliff. Oh, you knobber. You call that combat? No, I don't. Help me out, mate. Help me out, and I will have a fight. But he's buggered off now, the knobber. Pro tactic, Grub. Oh, it's because I can't jump because I'm encumbered. Oh, God, I'm going to break a leg here, aren't I? Well, there you go. That's how you get out of combat, lads. You see? Quick, I'm going to go murder some innocent farmer now because, that's beautiful, actually. That is quite nice. Would someone care to explain to me exactly what just happened? So why did he decide to search me? Is that because I went in that area, or do they just randomly check you for stolen goods? I don't know how that works. Alright, let's Sorry, I think girlfriend's just come in, so the dogs have just started barking. Let's go and drop off my stolen loot, and then we'll go back in there. Tried very hard not to break a leg. That was very strange. Wonder, do you think they just randomly stop you, or is it? Oh, I don't. I mean, what did we actually steal? Quite a lot. Not going to think about it. I was going to say I only stole a shield in a couple of hours, but we did pillage quite a lot in the in the bakers and the other places, didn't we? Oh, it's because I'm encumbered. Oh right, do you think that's why? So it's a. I am literally wandering around with like a sack with loot sort of stenciled on it, am I? Okay, let me sort the dogs out. That is a long ass walk home. Oh, what happened then? Whoa! I keep pressing. I think I'm spamming the button. What's going on? That's really weird. I can't afford a horse, Mr. Husky. I should imagine a horse is thousands of gold. I've literally got about 500 or 600, mate. Everyone keeps telling me about horses, but I think people are forgetting I'm literally at the very start of the game, bro. So if you walk too slowly... So if I walk too slowly because I'm encumbered, they'll actually start getting suspicious for me. Oh, let me go beat the crap out of the dog. Right, that's one dog out the window. Hopefully we won't hear him there. What are we? Where are we going? Home. God damn it. Well, that's nice. Look at that. Does anyone need a toilet? You alright, Blind? How you doing? Hey, Blind, I had another parcel from Amazon earlier, mate. That wouldn't have been you, would it? I thought I had to wait a few days, mate. It's alright. He can sort of bounce, Juppy, don't worry. He's used to it now. Another camp. I need to stop stealing, or I need to somehow increase my carrying capacity, because this is going to take forever like this. I seriously do need a horse. But I'm going to hope I get that at some point later on. We've learnt a lesson here, haven't we? Being over encumbered is not a good idea. Let's go and sell everything that we've just nicked. I might put that shield in the box and leave that for a day. They're very small dogs, Juppy. In fact, I could probably simultaneously launch both of them out the same window without any sort of issue, really. It's not supposed to be there until Monday. I don't know then, mate. I'm not sure. I'm using the batteries in the Xbox Elite controller Blind. So what I'll do is I'll actually take them out and put them. Ah, no, actually, that's a good question. Hang on a minute. What am I supposed to do with these rechargeable batteries, guys? Am I supposed to let them drain completely or not? Shall I literally, like... What I was about to say was, if I take them out of this and put them back in the charger will tell me approximately how charged they are? Or is it better to drain the beast fully? And can you start with a donkey? We'll have a Bojangles, Miss Group. I like that. What kind of batteries? Just like normal AA batteries, like AA rechargeable, sort of Energizer Bunny batteries. What a pain in the arse this is. You just play with them until the controller tells you to. Okay, all right. Cheers, mate. Drain them completely. Okay. I will take that on board then. God damn it. That's where that bloody no, not blacksmith. What was his name? It was the executioner, wasn't it? It was up there. Up through the hills. Did we kill him in the end? Or did we... No, we didn't, did we? Oh! Guys! We could go and get the sword from the blacksmith again. Yeah, if we go there, like, say, at, I don't know, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Because we haven't interfered with his daily routine this time, have we? I'm into that, mate. I'm into that. So tonight we're going to go and rob the blacksmith. Or at least try and rob him anyway. I fancy getting a proper sword. A proper pokey McPokey. Sword and board grum. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. I need a jetpack. That's what we need. We need still a jetpack. Or a horse. Possibly more realistic, all things considered. It wasn't me. It was Blind. Blind very graciously offered to set me up with a veritable banquet of rechargeable goodies. We'll talk about the dildo ones later, Blind. I'm not sure whether they're going to fit, mate. Can't be going out to the pound shop every day, for it's bloody cold out there, mate. Steal a what? A hillocks? What's a hillocks? I have no idea what one of them is, bro. Maybe we should sell this shield. I mean, this shield is no better than the other shield, right? So should we just palm it off so we can go back in there and not get... Hang on, my armor's not still classed as stolen, is it? Technically, it wasn't stolen because the man that we took it off was dead. It's a technicality, you see. He was dead, and therefore he no longer owns anything. So I didn't actually steal diddly squat. Now I come to think of it. No, if they want to try and you know do me for murder, then you know.
What can I do for you?
Bring the evidence on, bro. That's what I'll say. Sell the stolen
some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Right. Sell. Ooh, ancient. Oh no, that's our ancient map, isn't it? What? Why have I got? What's with this beer? Why is that not showing up in my food? Is it a quest? Oh, it is showing up in my feed. Oh, sorry. Right, let's sell the bear, the 3 bludgeons, the hides. Oh, you gotta be kidding. My stuff's dirty again. Jesus Christ, dude. What are you doing, bro? Is he just like rolling around in the... Is he got some sort of like pig complex or something? It's like every 5 minutes the dude's dirty. 39.9. How much money's he got left? Oh! Oh, it looks like he restocks every day. Holy crumbs, we are going to rob the hell out of Rattay, mate. Pretzel. Save your schnapps. Sheepskins are worth quite a lot of money, aren't they? Got a silver ring, villagers ash bay, some skanky ass. Oh, actually, I might. Oh no, I can't wear them. I guess then I was going to wear the shoes and the dress to sneak around in at night like a ghostly shade. Wee Willie Grum. I'm actually going to put. I'm going to. They don't weigh a lot, do they? We might as well keep them. I've got 2 torches. Let's get rid of one of those. We're down to... That's 311. That's not bad for a quick a quick rummage around the old village, was it? We're making a fortune, bro. Check the basket. I'm just going to close the deal. I'm quite happy with that.
What?
There you go. What do you mean, what? Oh, what's the matter with him? What's the matter with you? Don't you start stressing out, bro. So have I got anything on me that's classed as nicked? The axe is nicked. What happens if you get caught with an axe on you that is stolen? Will he take it away? Will he put me in jail? I better put it in my box, hadn't I? Hey, hang on a minute. What are these? Ingredient of herbal potions. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, dude, we are gonna make absolute bank. Like serious bank, dude. Oh, there's the silent shoes, guys. I did keep the silent shoes. Oh, that's bloody awesome, mate. Let's go and flog some of this to old Nobber. I should set up a department store for clothes in the middle of ancient Bohemia.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
You go to jail or you pay him. Really? I didn't know. I've had a wash since I murdered someone, dude. Something I like to do. Cleanse myself after barbaric, murderous rituals. Oh crap, am I buying? Oh shit, hang on, whoa, back out. My bad, sorry bro, I was buying all this junk you own. I wonder who's selling him all this dodgy gear.
Alright, let's see what we can
Got
do
no
about
standards,
that.
Miller. I wouldn't sell you any of that dodgy stuff, I'll tell you mate, only the best for you. So let's sell that, both of them. That. 119, he's got 156. Check the basket, close the deal. Bish bash bosh. And then tomorrow we'll flog him a load more. Oh, did I put the axe away? I did. So I've not actually got anything nicked on me, so we're completely okay. We need to remember this. When we go into town, we mustn't be wearing stolen items, right? Oh, really, Blind? Oh, mate, thank you, dude. Thank you. That's awesome, mate. That's freaking awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Right, let's go. Let's go. Sell the silver ring. I'm wearing the silver ring. It's not classed as nicked, is it? Oh, it is nicked. Oh, dude. My pauldrons and my crass are broken as well. Oh, god damn it. Let's go and flog it. What's that for? If I've got the package, can't you tell it came from Blind? No. I haven't actually got the package yet. I just got told it had been delivered. Another Amazon package. I need to go and get it. Axe. Inventory. Armor. Silver ring move. There we go. Bish bash bosh! I think the ring doesn't it add like to I don't know, it doesn't the game like have some sort of nobility to peasant rating, so like if you wear like fine jewelry and fancy clothes. The Box Builders Potato Aim Association. I saw that in chat. I was thinking, what's he on about? The Box Builders Potato? What's that all about? What time is it? 6 o'clock. Okay, let's go and get back in there. So we need to go and speak to Sir Radzig, don't we? I'm gonna go on a run. Oh, this is the dude that we've got to beat up, look. Oh, I should have saved. God damn it. Oh, I should have dropped a saving while we were back at home. You can sleep for an hour, can't you, at the Millers, and it'll save the game for you. I imagine if the game crashed now. Oh my god, I would rage so hard. What do you think about getting the save game thing, guys? What are your opinions on it? You know, I could come into like a place like this and just like click save, just save, click. And then if, you know, if the game crashes or a quest bugs out or something else happens, we can just go, yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Don't sweat it, Grub. Wonder if we can act. Yeah, let's go and see how much a sword actually is. Oh, I couldn't even get over the doorstep then. It's really weird, isn't it? The whole. It's like the physics and everything. Yeah, check this out, look. First time. Okay, well, it's not every time then. Oh, mate. Do you reckon these will be out at night? Oh, dude, you're getting proper robbed, mate. I'm literally casing this joint.
Jesus, look at it. Damn.
What's up? What's the matter, bro? You're stressing out, dude. I'm just looking around. Just you know, just checking out your wares, bro.
Good health to you, sir.
Ah, good health to you. Little pot of gold to the end of the rainbow. About repairs. Oh, how much is this going to cost me? This craftsman can't repair such a badly damaged item. Oh, get out of here, sir. How do I repair them then? Oh, you gotta be having a laugh, mate. He actually can't repair my armor. Is that because this armor's like really good or because he's useless? Red card this. Thank you for the follow, mate. Oh, so he's the guard. You're the swordsmith. Oh, goddamn, wrong question. Trade. Ooh. Ceremonial mace. I do like the sound of that. Cleaver. Coxcomb. A coxcomb. I like the sound of that. How do you actually scroll down on that shorter sword bit to get more information? Ah, there you go. Coxcomb. A short sword with a sharp blade. A well-aimed chop will inflict a wound on even an opponent in light armor, but fending off blades with the edge can soon dull the blade. What would I like to use? A heavy battle axe sounds kind of nice. Do you like the look of that? A proper axe for a proper fight. I could go all dwarven grumble greybeard with it. The weight of this axe guarantees that every blow will strike hard and even armoured knights will cower in fear from it. Its massive size and metal-plated haft help block a foe's attacks. Herod's sword. Oh, a longsword. I like longswords. An exclusive piece, a longsword with such a high-quality blade that it was named after the biblical King Herod. He won infamy by beheading John the Baptist. How much? I'm not that far off affording that, you know. I reckon 2 more loot to this town in the middle of the night going around all stealthy, wee willy winky. I reckon I could afford that, you know. Or we could just nick it. I reckon we come back tonight. Mercenary's bedfellow. A merchant's sword. We're going to have to get something that we can actually use for now, aren't we? Morgenstern. A mace with round, star-like head. Covered in sharp spikes. What's my... Because everything seems to have a red strength rating, doesn't it? Oh, god damn it, sir! So I could use the assassin longsword. Minimum strength 2. Axe, no. A dagger, great. I could use a mace. It's not the most suitable weapon for defense and therefore is predominantly used in combination with a one-handed shield. Makes sense. I can either use a mace. It's James or the pricker. The little pricker. I like it. Hey there, James. Try the blacksmith, which is... Oh, all right. Okay, we'll do it. Cheers, mate. How's things, James? Razor. Saving grace. This is the best longsword a nobleman who's fallen on hard times can afford. A master swordsman can do great things with it, but in inexperienced hands it will quickly become dull because the material of the blade is not the best. Soul slicer. My strength is very, very low, isn't it? But then again, hang on a minute. Don't forget. Let me just come away from this, dude. We will come back at night and just literally rob this place blind. I mean, I'm just going to, like, rob it to, like, buggery and back. But I keep forgetting I have actually got all these stats to spend on. Or have I? I don't really understand this, to be honest. Show more. They were all a bit bob, weren't they? Really? Player strength. Mule was actually really useful, wasn't it? So I've got another point in strength. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies. We might be doing quite a lot of that. Gives you a 1/3 higher chance of overpowering. Blocking the opponent's blow will cost 30%. It was less stamina. That sounds good. Grave digger. I'm worried that I don't know enough about this game, and I'm going to end up essentially spending skill points at a low level that I should have saved for a higher level. Do you know what I'm saying? Skills, alchemy, horsemanship. How have I got anything in horsemanship? I suppose we did ride a little bit, didn't we? But lock picking and pickpocketing's doing good. Stealth's doing good as well. Should we go into the main town? Robbing the place at level 4. Yeah, gonna rob it blind, James. We're robbing everything. I'm making that much gold, mate. Robbing things and lock picking. It's getting absurd, mate. The Morgenstern there, that thing Rex plate. Yeah, I'm thinking I'd like to go sword and board and have a mace for the plate mail. I don't know whether to go like more sort of two-handed though. I don't even know if that's a thing. I do like sword and board though. So sword and board or mace and board. It's kind of the best of both worlds, isn't it? It was a merchant sword you lost earlier on that road. Oh, was it really, Lakon? Ah, right, okay. Cheers, mate. Nice one. No horse yet, Paprika. No. A huntsman. Gamekeeping and hunting in the Middle Ages were not only for amusement, but chiefly a source of great profit for the king and the nobility who owned the woods. Feudal gamekeepers and huntsmen also undertook woodsmanship. In addition to their obligation to look after the game, they took charge of the forest and its protection. In the forests, it was prohibited to hunt deer, fallow deer, boar, or any other game, violation of which was a criminal act subject to heavy fines or even, in the case of repeated infringements, physical punishment. The same was true for unauthorised logging and collecting of timber. Many poachers came from the ranks of the poor and had not very much to lose, which quite often resulted in physical conflicts with a huntsman when they were caught red-handed. Okay. Right, so this is Rattay proper. Let's work our way around clockwise. Let's make sure we don't miss anything. Who's this old? You are old mucker. This looks. Do you reckon it's one of those other dudes we have to beat up? He's got the same hat look.
Good day to you.
I like your hat. About Rattay.
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
Yeah, I think sword and board's going to work for me, James. And like I said, they mix it up with a one-handed mace. Can't really go wrong there, can we? Training. What can you do? Hunting.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
Certainly. Beginner, slightly advanced. Is this going to cost me money?
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Oh, What exactly am I paying for here, mate?
Maybe another time.
Ooh. What sort of bow have I got? I've got a villager's ash bow. Power 37. What have you got? An ash longbow. Jesus Christ, that's expensive, but very nice, look. We're gonna come and rob you as well later tonight then. The Joy of Gutting 2. What the hell? Oh, hang on one sec, guys. Tell you what, it never rains, but it pours, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Jesus. Van braces, what are they? No better than what we've got. Wolf's fangs. Fangs from an adult wolf. Probably some sort of alchemy ingredient. Hunter's glove. Anything particular? Soft deer skin gloves. Food quest. He's got another map, look. I think I'll leave the maps until we've made a list of what we have and haven't got. I don't want to start duplicating accidentally. I wonder if you even can duplicate. In there. Again, we can come back of an evening, can't we? Have a little moochy around at night and see what we can uncover. Oh, I did go to the blacksmith. No, let me have a wash actually. What's that shampoo, boy? The weaponsmith has. Oh, hang on, whoa, spoiler, dude. Yeah, cheers, though. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we'll find out things. Sure, we'll figure stuff out, dude. You alright, Nina? All finished for the day, Nina? I did a hard lockpick earlier, Nina. Okay, I can hear someone banging a sword. There must be a blacksmith around here. Sneaky, sneaky, grubby. Sneaky, sneaky, sir. Does anyone, Oh, I'm liking the look of that chest. Right. Oh, chests galore, mate. What? Can't open it. You having a laugh? Very hard. Can't do very hard. Won't let me try them, will it? Come on, that's a chest, bro. Don't you go diddling me now, fella. Oh, they've offered you a permanent position. I'm going to assume that's really good news, Nina. Congratulations, mate. That's bloody awesome news, right? Laggy, you're right. Yeah, a couple of people have been saying they've got all sorts of problems today. I've double checked, mate. There's definitely nothing wrong my end. Now, whether or not it looks okay my end and then it's hitting Twitch and going all over the place. But, I mean, everything's smooth as butter my end, dude. Oh, they're all very hard. God damn it. We can do hard, but it won't even let me attempt to very hard. It'll just instant snap. I don't think we're far off getting the next level, though, if I was to be honest. Yeah, it must just be Twitch, guys. Oh, hang on. Actually, I've just noticed. Something has just come up on the on OBS saying something there. I just missed it. No, you're right. Something is going on, isn't it? It just said something about encoding. Yeah, there is something going on, guys. Wonder what that's all about. Yeah, it's not bitrate for. I think that's just whatever impact it's having at your end. The bitrate is absolutely solid, but it just said something about it was struggling to encode or something. But I've got no drop frames. Isn't that really strange? I've never seen that before on OBS ever. Let me just check I've not got anything weird running in the background. I wonder if the stream rig is suddenly decided to start doing anything. Was it like that earlier today, or has that only just happened here? No, like I said, oh no, here we go. Here we go. Look, encoding overloaded. It just says encoding overloaded. Why would it be saying that? And yet the CPU is not being used. Isn't that really strange? Let me just try something. Just open Task Manager as well. Just have a quick look at something. Let's have a quick look at CPU outside of OBS and just keep a quick check on it. Just on the second stream. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Very weird. I am seeing really high CPU usage on OBS in Task Manager. Way higher than normal. Why do you think that would be, guys? Let me try something. Hang on one sec, guys. Where would we go for that? Doesn't make sense though, does it? It wouldn't make sense why it wasn't an issue earlier today on the other stream, and yet we're suddenly seeing it on the afternoon or the evening stream. It's not like it's any harder to encode Kingdom Come Deliverance because it's a separate computer. It's just an image it encodes, right? That's really. I've never seen that. I've never seen that message come up in OBS ever. Something, and in fact, it only comes up for like a split second. So something to do with encoding. I can't quite make out what it's saying. Just sod's law, just when I think I've got everything fixed, we got the microphone fixed. We got the what was it? The cup seems to be fixed. And then all of a sudden we've got another problem there. You can't win, can you? Maybe because you've been running your PC over 8 hours. But you wouldn't have thought so, would you? I am seeing really... See, the thing is, though, right, if you were having encoding issues, wouldn't you start seeing dropped frames at my end as well? I can't quite figure out why that's acting like that. Very weird. Very hard. God damn it, everything's very... I have a feeling the blacksmith's swords are all going to be behind a very, very secure network of doors, chests, and God only knows what else, right? Right, let's get out of there. You discovered a church. The priests were among the elite in medieval society, and among the few who had any education, village priests were less educated than those of the larger parishes. They could barely read or write, had no library, and learned the liturgy by heart. They were none too well off, typically working in the fields or raising livestock like lay farmers. They were not celibate, enjoyed folk entertainment and games, dancing and going to the tavern. As time went on, looser morals and educational decline spread to the towns and monasteries. By contrast, the priests in the larger parishes and towns owned more property, and with the exception of service to God, did not have to resort to any manual work. The duties of the priest encompassed preparation and serving of mass, hearing confessions, taking care of the church, its operation and decoration, visiting the poor and the sick, arranging charity collections, collecting dues, conducting baptisms, weddings, last rites. Jesus Christ, sounds like a right old job, doesn't it, eh? It is, isn't it, Nina? It is. I've just had some really bad news about my mom as well. I tell you what, it's just shocking, mate. I'm just gonna try one more thing as well while. It's like, but I haven't changed anything that should be having any effect on the stream. You see, which is what's. Which is why I'm kind of confused. Where was that? Where's that setting gone? Oh yeah, there, that's the one. See what happens if we do that. Alright, archery range. Do you reckon it'll actually let me practice archery without having to spend millions and millions of rounds of ammo of my own purchase, do you think? Do you think it will actually let me train archery? Let's see if this dude can fix my armor.
God be with you.
Repairs. No, it looks like he probably can repair this. How much is he going to charge? Oh! Get out of here, bro. It's going to cost me 458 Grolschen to repair my armor. Jesus. I just can't afford it yet, can I? Just cannot afford that just yet. Where's this archery range then? Just said it was here, didn't it? You see over the top? That's kind of cool. That's true, chicks. It's true, but it's a little bit too early to spend like literally my last remaining pennies. We don't know what else we're gonna sort of find, do we? You know what I mean? Let's wait until we've completed this quest. Oh my god, that's actually really beautiful, isn't it? So wobbly when you go upstairs. Alright, nothing else I can see in there. Oh my god, that dog! Sorry, I can hear the dog barking. I'm gonna guess this is where I'm supposed to be going, right? Oh, that's that dude that that tried to check me out, wasn't he? Wanted to rummage through my bags, mate. Lockpick hard. No, I actually could get in there. Couldn't get in that one though. bit risky at the minute. There's some guards wandering around downstairs. Let's crack on with the quest for now. Very hard. I can't wait till we can crack very hard. We're actually in the right. Let me just check the map. I mean, we are actually where we're supposed to be, right? Maybe we're not thinking about it then. Maybe we're not actually anywhere near where we need to be. It's over here that we're supposed to be, isn't it? Perkstein. What the hell's Perkstein? I've got no idea. Go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzig. Is that a place? Is that part of this this town? Or? Is this playthrough your real one? What do you mean, James? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by my real one, dude. I wonder if I can nick that horse down there as well. Oh wow, check that out. You can see all the gate mechanics. That's actually pretty damn cool, isn't it? Look at that. Does the stream seem okay now, by the way, guys? Oh, people to pickpocket.
Hey.
In a private area. Shitballs. Sorry, lads. Nothing to see here. Quick, get out of it. No, basically this is an exact continuation of where we were last stream before. I can't remember what we tried to do, James. We tried to do something a bit wacky, didn't we? So we carried on exactly. If you remember where we had, I'm trying to think now, where we stopped off at the inn, James. So it would have been, oh, where would it have been? Oh yeah, up there, wasn't it? Yeah, up here, dude. Remember that place where we had the prostitute? He wanted us to steal. Oh no, sorry. The prostitute had been ripped off by a customer, and I tried to steal the horse. I just went back to the save. That save. Remember we met the dude on the road here at the shrine? I killed that dude this time. The knight, the wannabe chivalrous knight dude, and I stole his armor, but I didn't get his sword. So no, we've not done anything sort of off the beaten track. The only thing I suppose I've done is a little bit of pickpocketing, just to see how it all worked, really, dude. So much richness to the world, isn't there? Well, wherever we are, we're not in the right spot. So shall we crack on and go back? I'm pretty impressed you can see the portcullis and everything all up here. It's actually pretty damn sweet, isn't it? Nice to see how the whole place is put together almost. Well, I don't know, James. I came back. I did that up there, and I went to the other miller and sold a load of stuff. I made about 1,000 Grolschen. I've spent about 500. I bought a treasure map and a few others. And I thought we'd come back to Rattay, because it was the first town near where the game, I suppose, proper starts. I thought we'd just come back here and see if we'd missed anything. Is that going to be a private area? Lockpick hard with 3 guards in there. Very tempting. To be honest, I don't even know what the main quest is, James. If it's something to do with this Pilkstein thing, then yeah. It's really weird because some doors you can't open, can you? This is the inn, presumably. Is this the same dude we spoke to last time? It is, isn't it? We've actually come back out of that fortification, haven't we? Oh yeah, because we've gone through the gate with the portcullis, look. So we want to go to this dude then. Somehow. I've got no idea how though. Let's go and see if we can find this Radzig fella. Seems to have gone the wrong way. I just assumed it would be up there in like the main fortification. Maybe he's just milling around down with the common folk. keeping an eye on my CPU, make sure nothing untoward's happening. Anyone had any more jitters since we had that little hiccup earlier? Was it all nice and smooth now? It's weird because there's no way for me to know because it's not telling me I've got any drop frames. So you think if it was struggling to encode, you'd actually have like a warning come up, wouldn't you? Seems to have smoothed out, yeah. Weird, really weird. That's a nice, damn looking. Can we nick it? Oh, won't even let you try. Have a quick wash. All smooth now. Yeah, I don't know what it is then. Really weird. Like I said, the only things that I've tweaked wouldn't have affected the encoding. Yeah, it's the microphone stuff and everything that I've been playing with more than anything. And the cup. Refreshed, then it seems good. It's hard to tell, innit? You don't know whether it's a Twitch thing or I mean, I did see something come up about encoding on the bottom left, which I've never, ever seen before. But according to my end, no drop frames, so... Oh shit, private area. Sorry. Oh my god, that's the weaponsmith dude, isn't it?
Going along the road minding my own business. And all of a sudden...
Did you think this... Perkstein? Where the hell is Perkstein? Let's just have a quick look at the quests. Even better, I'll press the right bloody button, wouldn't it? Quest log. Go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzig. Maybe it's somebody we need to meet with. Maybe this guard down here or something, yeah? Go and try him down there. Ah, here we go, look. Ah, ha ha! All is revealed.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought
At least
you
we've
were
had a
done
good
for.
look around. I'm going to see Sir Radzig. I was attacked by bandits in Skalitz. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. We're going to see Sir Radzig.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
I thought he was being a little bit sarcastic there, to be honest with you. I think it was a genuine good luck Hal there, wasn't it? Oh, blimey, look at this. So Radzig, this was the dude that we've actually met him before, haven't we? He came to our father's blacksmith forge and everything, didn't he? And he actually took. Oh no, he didn't take the sword, did he? He gave it us back because we still had to polish it, if I remember correctly. We'll repay his kindness by stealing everything that he's got. Being the rogue and traitorous Henry that we are. What's that run from the guard again? Well, I haven't got any stolen stuff on me at the minute, mate. I need to remember when I'm going into towns not to have or any. What are they called? Catch poles, I think they're called, aren't they? If we see a catch pole, we need to ditch all our. Oh God, wasn't ready for that then. We need to ditch all our stolen stuff, don't we? Rob. So it always seems to be the same things in these chests. It's always like a bandage, a little bit of hide, and a bludgeon. Was that Perkstein is a dude? Ah, right. Yeah, I did wonder. I did just suggest maybe it was someone we need to meet. Lockpick very easy. Now, this is something, again, I'd love to throw in a save here. And just have a go at lockpicking that. To see if... Is it one of those games where... Does line of sight matter? Or is it just if you're in the general vicinity of a guard, they're gonna spot you? I mean, this dude here would definitely spot me, wouldn't he? You're alright, mate. How you doing, fella? Lockpick very hard. We don't want to be doing that then, do we? Gonna have a look up top. See what I mean? It's really janky. Look, you can't walk up the steps. Look. In fact, he actually can't walk up those steps. What's the matter with him? I was going to say he's taking the biscuit now. This looks a lot like that place where we met the lady, doesn't it? Oh, sorry. Leave you to it, fella. You look busy. It's anywhere where there's torchlight, isn't it? Torchlight kills the frame rate, basically. Fires are okay. It's the actual hand torches up on the walls. The game just does not like them one little bit, does it? But always lighting in games that seem to cripple your enjoyment at times. See out the window? Oh, no, that's pretty neat. Look at that. That's cool. That is really cool. Stairs crouch. Well, really? Is that a thing? Yeah. Is that something you've all learned? If you need to get up the stairs, you got to crouch. God damn it. How much trouble am I about to get in? Sweet spot, sweet spot. It's actually a little bit closer to this, isn't it? Oh God, what happened then? I quickly backed out of that. Something felt very... Ooh, a decorated silver goblet. A golden goblet. Look at the loot, mate. Look at the loot, bro. Oh, hang on. What happens if a guard stops me now? Oh, I'm encumbered. Inventory. Shite balls. Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed, mate. I don't actually know where I'm going. Should we just follow the marker again? Lockpick very hard. Do you reckon he's up higher? Is this a real thing? You actually have to crouch. So should I crouch every time I go upstairs? Then yeah, is that a thing? Please don't search me, you knobber. He wants to play clean, Darth. Come on, mate. Ooh, you learned what?
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours
10
is
days,
shit.
no way.
Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh?
You're all ice.
At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzik.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows.
Nice.
And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage. But you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training.
Oh, brilliant.
And send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
You're right, Gabriel. Sorry, mate. Just watching that cutscene, fella. Wow. So that's oh my god, is it dark? Achievement unlocked. You learned feudalism, nobility. Jesus, so many unlocks. I don't even dare look at all the stuff that we've unlocked to read, to be honest. Train hard, fight easy. Let's have a quick look at that. So is this where we're gonna actually start trying to fight and everything? Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard. So that's where we were earlier. We've actually been there. That's where we stole that shield and the arrows, isn't it? Okay. Alright, cool. Well, we're not going to get to do that this evening, presumably. We're going to have to come back at daytime, right? Yeah, so we're actually going to get a chance to do some fighting now then, I would have thought. James, I still don't know. I'm still going to assume we haven't missed out on... How do I get out of here? Yeah, I'm going to assume we still... it's just here, isn't it, thinking about it? I haven't missed an opportunity to get the horse. Right, James? We're not missing, like, something obvious, no? I'm a little bit peckish, actually. Got any food? Bread. Okay. So how come my... stamina and health are low then? Is that presumably because I'm tired, is it? Perhaps? How would I know that? How would I know why I'm not maxed out? I think you get some sort of... that's a good point, actually. Why is my health and stamina low? What? You have to go down to audio only, I think, Nina. I think Twitch is having... I mean, I know yours is a separate issue, Nina, because of the cap and everything, but I have to say, it does look like Twitch is having some seriously strange issues, isn't it? Quite looking forward to being able to get a horse, and you know what's going to happen? As soon as I get a horse, I'm going to lose it, aren't I? I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do in this game. We'll always keep chipping away at this a little bit like we chip away at Survive the Nights no matter what, and try and get some, you know, some quality time with this thing on the weekdays. But I'd love to go back at some point. We've just come from basically what was an inn out pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and we noticed that at night time, all the people that worked in the surrounding farms that slept in the stables, for example, they all took their clothes off of an evening and put them into a particular box. And when I woke up the following morning after we'd robbed all the clothes, they were literally wandering around in their nightgowns. I wonder, like, if you go back there, say 3, 4, 6 weeks into the game, real time in the game, I wonder if they've actually got any clothes back. It'd be interesting to know, wouldn't it? I wonder just exactly how much is chugging away in the background with this game, you know, unbeknownst to us. And I'm going to guess if we save here then, I can, in fact, should we just check how much money the miller's got for today? Because he seems to renew 500 every day, doesn't he?
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
Did he just call me good night? Does he already know? Can you tell me that? Sell the stolen
I've got
goods.
some goods here. His owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see.
Probably got about 40 groschen left, something like that. He's only got 36. There's no point in really worrying about it, is there, at the minute? Let's just see what else he's got to say.
Can you tell me...
What's the local lord like? He's Sir Hans cap on. What's he like? What's the local lord like?
What's the local lord like?
Sir Hanush? He treats his people well, but he's tough as an old oak. The way things are these days, I wouldn't wonder if he and his men started kicking some asses.
What's Sir Hans Capon like?
Ah, that worthless dandy. Sir Hanush has to knock some sense into him, or I dread to think what will become of this place when he takes over.
Do you know Sir Bernard, the rat-eye captain?
He's a grumpy bastard, but fair, I'd say.
Grumpy but fair.
That's all.
Sounds reasonable.
Do you happen to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The ringleader, so to speak. The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Yep.
Consider it done. Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers.
Oh, no.
Come right back with it once you have it.
That could be a really, really big problem because I've already robbed the bejesus out of the bathhouse. Oh, I wonder if it exists before you start the quest because I have a really bad feeling I might have already found that. Let's just make sure. What did I have in here? I've got Bianca's ring, which is the girlfriend at the start, wasn't it? Was there anything else? Silver ring, look. Wonder if that's the bloody one. Suppose you'd see the quest pop in any other game, wouldn't you? But you can't be sure in this one. I've got to start being more careful with that. The best place to take going to the bathhouse is definitely during the day. I think I looted the entire place during the day. I just happened to find a door when no one was watching it and I snuck in. And I just robbed the bejesus out of the whole place. I made quite a lot of money there for early game. But I didn't have anywhere to sell it at the time, you see. So that should... If you only sleep for 1 hour, right? Is that normally enough? Just sleep for 1 hour. Let's see if I get the save. Game saved. Perfect. Alright. Guys, girls, I'm going to leave it there because it is 7 o'clock, which is when I said we would finish this evening. It's nice to get a few hours in on this. I think we got about 3 hours in, didn't we? So I'm going to leave it there. Sorry about the jitter earlier. That's really strange. I'm going to have to look into if there's anything my end or not. But it looks like it's going to be one of those intermittent problems at the moment with Twitch acting so strange. But we'll keep an eye on it now we know. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been nice. I like doing the early evening streams. I'll have to try and get some more in next week if we can. We'll certainly use the time where available for Kingdom Come Deliverance. So thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Friday evening. Thank you very much for the subs, the resubs, the bits, the follows, and the donations. Very much appreciated. Thank you all. Please come and join us on Discord, !Discord, as always in chat. Get into our little cheeky Discord server. I'll probably be on there shortly myself. And tomorrow's stream, I would have thought 7 days will be up and running by about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, all being well. I have got to nip out early, but I should be back by 8. I'm going to have to go and visit my mother this evening. She's come back into the house today, and the entire house is flooded. She's had a burst pipe in her loft, and she's come home, and the insurance company have had to put her up in a hotel. The whole house is absolutely ruined. So that's my evening. So I hope you will have a wonderful one, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful time, and thank you for watching. Stay safe.